All right, after a little bit of a vacation, there was some stuff that went on in the pinball world, and one of the things that happened was Steve Ritchie, famed pinball designer, has left Stern for Jersey Jack, and we're going to talk about that right now. And before we go on, yes, I'm aware I have nothing in my background, but hey, it is what it is. We'll get it going, and I'll put more stuff up. Anyhow, let's get straight into it. So, I think this is called Sizen PR Newswire, but anyways, this is from Ken Cromwell, a press release, and it says, Jersey Jack Pinball announces iconic game designer Steve Ritchie as the newest addition to the team. So, let's see. Jersey Jack Pinball adds legendary pinball designer Steve Ritchie to their growing team of talented designers. Ritchie's illustrious career spans 47 years in the gaming industry, starting in 1974 with Atari. Holy cow, 47 years. I didn't realize it was that long. I knew it was a little while, but man. So known as the king of pinball and master of flow, Mr. Ritchie's best-selling designs are among the most sought after in pinball history, including Flash, High Speed, Terminator 2, AC/DC, Game of Thrones, and Star Wars. Steve is not joining the JJP team because of what he has done, but for what he will do. We believe his best games are ahead of him, said Jersey Jack Pinball founder Jack Guarneri. So what's very interesting about that, and we'll break this down a little bit, the fact that he's been around pinball for 47 years, or he took a little bit of a break in there, but he's been in the industry basically for 40 plus years. And that in itself is amazing, that type of longevity. But even more amazing that the first lines out of this press release is that they believe his best games are ahead of him. Will it be? Time will tell. So we push forward. Pat Lawlor, head of game design, added, I'm thrilled to be able to work with Steve again. Some of the greatest games in pinball history happened when the two of us worked together and collaborated on a daily basis. Yeah, no argument here. The innovative, creative environment at JJP will enable Steve to have fun, dream, and build great things. Okay, that was a tongue twister right there. Our entire team of creators welcomes Mr. Ritchie to JJP. So, again, they finally got a statement from Steve Ritchie. It says, I'm very excited to begin a new gaming adventure at Jersey Jack Pinball. I have known Jack for more than 30 years, and I'm delighted that we will be working together. It's going to be awesome. I'm also looking forward to working with the talented team at JJP, many of whom are already friends and colleagues. My goal will be to design and build the best games we possibly can create. And so, this is it's a semi-big deal. I mean, when I heard the news, when it first broke out, I'll admit, I was just kind of like, it is what it is, but it is something different. It is something new. And yeah, they're pushing everything forward. I mean, Steve Ritchie, he's been on the Jersey Jack podcast, which we'll talk about that here a little bit later, probably in another video, because there's a lot to unpack in that. But I just want to look at how he arrived to the Jersey Jack facility. And I got to admit, it's kind of different, but it's also kind of badass at the same time. So somebody's even holding the door open for him. Look at that.
I want to introduce you to Jersey Jack Pinball. Welcome. Awesome. Welcome.
And I got a comment, just Pat Lawlor just chilling out, walking, just looking around.
Welcome to Jersey Jack. Thanks a lot.
Wearing the sunglasses indoors.
We'll have to put masks on when they
Then Jack says, screw that. I'm bringing the sunglasses up.
Pinball is in our blood, right? Pinball is.
So right here, unfortunately, they did the biggest faux pas if you're doing a video. Don't turn your backs on the video. This is what it looks like. I can't commentary. You can't hear me when I'm back there. Can't hear me. And did you guys notice how smooth Jack was with the sunglasses? Look at that. I just missed it. Look at this. Watch this right here. This is what caught my eye.
Pinball is in our blood, right?
Here it comes.
Pinball is.
This is exciting right here. Boom! Look at that. That's what pinball's all about right there. You recognize there's an issue, and you fix it. You overcome.
Yes, your life.
You're on a live video, you have to overcome.
All of his life. And his life. All of us. That's great.
So, I mean, this is kind of, I don't really know the goal of what they're trying to do other than just showing Steve Ritchie arriving at the headquarters. But at least, I don't know, is this organic?
Let's go to work.
Is this pre-planned? Was Jack trying to give Steve a high five and Steve ignored him? I don't know. Either way, though, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting on several fronts here. One, of course, all the Jersey Jack fanboys out there, and that's perfectly okay if you're a fan of Jersey Jack, but all the ones out there that were just railing on Led Zeppelin and railing on Steve Ritchie after that came out, they're going to kind of have to dial it back a little bit now, because now that designer is in the Jersey Jack stable, and I'm interested to see what he is going to bring. Will it be different now when he gets an obviously higher bomb? Will it be different when he's working with different people that he may not be too familiar with? Although he did hint, and we will talk about this in another video, he did hint that some people that he's familiar with might be coming over with his team. It's kind of like just this Easter egg type hint, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, I personally, I'm interested in this. I can't really say that I'm overly excited, but obviously the Jersey Jack fans, they are excited. I mean, right here, as you can tell, 1,000+, 1.2 thousand, 1.200, 1,200 people all liked it from August 2nd. Again, I'm a couple of weeks behind the news brief, but hey, took vacation. It is what it is. But obviously, this is pretty awesome for Steve just to get something different. He appears to be happy. He alluded to in the past that he wasn't necessarily happy at Stern. And of course, their #smile. I don't know. Is there something else there that we're unaware of? I'm curious. There he is walking the floor. And then, of course, there he is changing his shoes for the first time in years. Apparently, Steve Ritchie has discovered that, yes, there is, in fact, a different color than black. So that's exciting. He's trying new things. He's experimenting now. I mean, I guess when you get older, you got to try different things. That's the way it is. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Are you excited about this? Are you just kind of like, it is what it is? Are you wanting to see how a Jersey Jack pin will play with a Steve Ritchie design? Because facts are facts. I'm not a big fan of their flippers, and I'm curious to see what type of game design, if it can hold up to a Steve Ritchie game design that's meant to be fast and furious and, just stating facts. It doesn't feel like Jersey Jack flippers are made that way, but they're perfect almost, in my opinion, for a Pat Lawlor design that's more some flow and some stop and go. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And yeah, that's all I got. Later, guys.